David. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm honored to be invited to give a keynote speech in this BIM conference. Back to the same event 2 years ago, I gave a speech about promoting and the use of BIM in public works and construction industries. Since that time, we continue to embrace the technology. And the changes brought by this innovative technology, 2 years past, we learn, we explore. And with the support of the construction industry, in particular, the contribution of the related professionals, we can see that the adoption of BIM in Hong Kong was taking shape and very successful in some of our projects. In the conference today, experienced professionals will share with you the use of BIM in their real-life projects. I'm sure that practical experience will be invaluable to you and to the construction industry as a whole. On the use of BIM in a public works project, in 2008, government appreciated the enormous potential strength of this technology, and we first tried the use of BIM in public works project. Since then, the government has launched a comprehensive training program for over 3,500 staff in various levels of BIM training in government. Our Bureau has formulated a strategic plan for using BIM in the public works program, and so far identified 40 projects mandating the use of BIM at various levels. They even include a range of complex structural and E&M engineering works, such as road tunnels and water and sewage treatment works. Stage interfacing is also one of the crucial applications of BIM. Therefore, in a number of projects, we provide to the contractor the BIM model developed during the detailed design stage for their construction planning and programming. We also specify in the contracts the submission of as-built BIM models for future operation and maintenance purpose. Let me give you some further examples of how the Works Department have planned to extend the use of BIM in the strategic plan that I mentioned earlier. For example, WSD will be using BIM as a design tool in the design stage of all waterworks projects. DSD will be using BIM for all their major capital projects for the construction or even for upgrading of sewage treatment works, pumping station, and underground storage tanks. BIM also have a key role to play in the management of existing facilities. Therefore, in our strategic plan, one of our focus is to explore the use of BIM on asset management, whereby we want to test the benefit or hurdles of the BIM technology in the operation and maintenance phases. So far, DSD has already completed a BIM model for the existing Ma On San sewage pumping station through the use of in-house resources. This BIM model was produced last year with attribute up to the highest level as a level of development 500, so as to test the suitability and also the performance of different BIM software on asset management. WSD is also undertaking a project for exploring the use of BIM on asset management. 2 existing saltwater pumping stations have been chosen to implement the BIM and the construction operation building information exchange system together. Data from the as-built drawing is combined with the result of laser scanning to create BIM models. The BIM models are then linked with WSD's existing asset management system to enable operation and maintenance work in a multi-dimensional manner. EMSD is another department using BIM in a pilot management project. They use BIM for the asset management of a part of their headquarters in Kowloon Bay. My fellow colleagues from EMSD will give a presentation explaining to you about the benefit and achievement of their work later this morning. With more experience accumulated, we will be able to consolidate our own standard shortly in the future for more efficient use in the longer term. As the first step, the Development Bureau is now coordinating with DSD, EMSD, and WSD for development of a government asset hierarchy and template for MEP works. To develop this hierarchy and template, we are now drawing reference to the international BIM and asset management standard as far as practical. The construction industry often asks the question of whether BIM deliverables could be used for the statutory building plan submissions. I can assure you that acceptance of BIM deliverables in building plan submission is the ultimate goal. In joint hand with the industry, we are making effort to make it possible, but it's not one-sided. The other crucial factor is that the present BIM software in the market has to be developed further so that required information could be readily available and produced to meet the requirement of plan examination by the buildings department. I heard that today there will be some sharing of a new development in this area, so I awaited for the description about the new development in this area. Another example is HSD. They have commissioned another consultancy service on training their staff on drafting and modeling techniques to enable the application of BIM at the later working stage of detailed design and tender documentation. One of the deliverables and techniques is to produce a general building plan with the use of BIM that can be used for submission to HSD's independent statutory compliance checking unit, which play a similar role as the building department, building authority in the building submission for the private sector. I think this kind of tools and techniques would gradually pave the way for the use of BIM for statutory plan submission in the not near future. In parallel, CIC has commissioned a consultancy study to prepare a BIM standard, which aims to produce and to support the industry to develop a tool in the market which can be used to quality check designing statutory building plan submissions with the BIM technology before making a formal plan submission. The benefit is to reduce the time needed in manual checking and also to avoid manual mistakes which may lead to disapproval. We understand that the consultancy is already very well advanced and is targeted to be completed by November this year. Finally, on the building plan submission, Buildings Department has recently released a practice note providing general guidelines on BIM submission for building proposal as supplementary information to facilitate plan processing by the Buildings Department. This is a major step to encourage petitioners to use BIM in the future. Last year, CIC released the BIM Standard Phase 1 to enlighten the industry on the effective use of BIM. And I understand that CIC will continue enriching the standard to widen the coverage for more construction professionals and processes. In April, CIC opened a BIM Innovation and Development Center equipped with the latest BIM solutions and 3D technology, such as 3D printer, 3D scanner, photogrammetry, etc. It supports small and medium-sized enterprises to carry out their BIM project by providing hardware and software on lending basis to ease their financial burdens. The center also provides BIM tailor-made training courses for frontline staff, professionals, and senior professionals for the years to come. CIC will continue the promotion of BIM in the industry. On the way forward, I noticed your institution had delivered prominent contribution since 2009 on the adoption of BIM in Hong Kong, including the promotion of awareness and appreciation, guidance in training and professional career development, establishment of standards and practices in the industry. I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to the Hong Kong Institute of Building Information Modeling for your effort in promoting the use of BIM in the construction industry in Hong Kong. I wish to appeal to the renowned speaker today to share your invaluable insight and all of you to actively participate in this conference so that we could get the most out of this occasion to facilitate our adoption of BIM to build a better Hong Kong. Although every one of us has one small step ahead, it will become a great leap for the whole construction industry. Thank you very much.